Hi. Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. It's funny. It's actually, I have this all zipped up. Um, I'm here in Southern California. I'm here in Orange County. My name's April Braswell. Welcome. And thank you for joining me this morning. I'm April Braswell, and I am a holistic living coach here in Orange County. I'm the founder of the Newport Beach chapter of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. I've been doing integrative wellness and living, even like study PhD level stuff at the California Institute for Integral Studies in San Francisco. So I have quite a background with doing this for really like more than 30 years. So good morning and welcome and happy Passover and a reverent Good Friday to all who celebrate. We're getting a slightly odd time for a start. Good morning and welcome as you join. Please give it a thumbs up and chime in the comments below and let me know where you are connecting from. What I've been doing during the pandemic. Good morning. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for chiming in the comments and giving it a like. So I have to flash the coffee cup. In fact, I may have to go refill it before we really start. Is good morning. Have to bring Snoopy in. Shine your essence. So I've been using that phrase and kind of developing that phrase now. I'm known more on the internet as America's midlife dating coach. I'm a dating mentor for folks over 35 and in their 40s and 50s or so, where I'm a dating coach and dating mentor. And I've been describing it as attracting love from your essence, from your soul. I just was very much led by the Lord to use the expression essence to describe that whole, to use less of like a religious-y word, even though I think of it as soul or things like that, but sometimes that can sound very Bible-y, and I love the Bible. It was just trying to use like a lighter word that was a little more mainstream, that maybe wasn't a particular religion. So I've been using that expression about shining your essence, and then it's really come to me and developed more as it is that essence, that shining, that light, that radiance from God's heart, where it is streaming forth into the world. So that's the meditation we'll be doing here in just a couple of minutes. Hello, good morning, hello, and welcome. So I want that my page here at Facebook, really this is the movement that I already started it. God already started it through me. You can tell I haven't talked much yet this morning. I still have the morning throat going on. Of where it is, we are called to shine our essence forth in the world, to get that fresh infusion from God, from the divine. You might think of it as source or the universe. And I'm Christian, so I use some more Christian-like words. And I honor your religion or your phraseology, if whichever is more for you, as long as it is of light, love, and positivity that is benefiting and blessing others, then I honor and bless you. And if it is negative and tearing down, then I send you love and compassion, and we're not aligned. But those where you feel aligned and where you're like, yeah, I want to shine my essence, I want to shine my light, my heart, I want to be seen in the world. During this time of isolation, we are so called to step forward. Hello to all my fellow Toastmasters. Good morning. I've been being used of God. That was what I really begged for. I knew immediately once we started the complete lockdown. I think that was like on a Thursday, Friday, and I think it was like a Friday where we were all sort of like, huh, what is this meaning? And it was I would say it was a minor lockdown, but it was just beginning. And then I think it was that Monday, the mastermind that I'm in, we were on a call together, and he was talking and God was just coming through me. And my human design type is I'm a manifester. We are a force of nature, of energy just coming through us. So I could hardly wait to get off the call. I wanted to stay with people, but I could hardly wait to get off the call to move into action of doing these. Hi, thank you so much. I can't see with the new interface right away who's chiming in and commenting. Sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't. So I apologize if you're commenting and I'm not calling out your name right now. I apologize, because I will later. Please chime in the comments and say hello and invite your friends who want to connect like this and bring forth your radiance, your light. So I started doing the lives then. I've been doing them pretty much every day, Monday through Friday in the morning. Don't always make it around 8 o'clock. Usually aim to do it at 8 o'clock. I'll probably get more disciplined about that again starting next week. I was a little lax about what time of the day this week. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Chime in the comments, say hello, and tag your friends, because I know there are friends of mine like Terry Sue where, bless you, she's been an amazing mom and like a warrior mom with putting on the full armor of God, putting on that breastplate. We are to shine our love, our radiance, our light smartly. So we are still to put on the full armor of God. I think of it as a breastplate in particular over our hearts, where we are both shining our love essence, but not in a meek, mild way, with strength and growing strength. Because I have clients who are sober coaching clients where they're in recovery and they might feel a little, diminished right now. They don't want to shine fully yet. You do want to put on that breastplate of armor, of protection. It's permeable with light, and love can come through us. So she's being a strong warrior mom with her son, who is on the front lines, and God bless him. He is a hospital worker, and he's being a man, where he's being valiant, where he's like, I'm going in. They've called me to come into work, and he is going in. He's not, as moms, sometimes we want to like protect our kids, and even though they're adults, we still want to protect them a bit. And he's like, I'm a man. I'm going to go do my job here. I am to provide food. I am to serve and empower, enable the physical first responders who are the nurses and doctors. And so he is risking his life. She's been preparing face masks for him. God bless. I let her know I have some more paper towels if she ever needs some. We have things that we can reuse and wash because we are not on the front line like that. So it is, we don't have to be surgical grade, whereas he does. So I was like, anything you need that we have, please let me know. And I would send it to, I can get it to you. So everyone who is in that kind of support position in the first responders and their loved ones who are supporting them, who are preparing the face masks, who are praying for them. And I don't mean like in a wimpy way, oh, we're praying for each other. I mean, they are prayer warriors. And you may be noticing that there's a lot of energy coming through the world right now, in which case we really are to be prayer warriors, because it is a time when there's both wonderful love coming through and where understandably there's a lot going on of where people are being triggered, people's fears are being triggered, people are losing their jobs, their money that wasn't that stupendous before, they're getting their hours curtailed and cut back. So it is something where they're not making the money they used to, and that is triggering. It is normal that would be triggering. So this is a time when people have those fears and anxieties coming up. I apologize for the background noise. That's my partner doing putting the dishes away, and thank you to him, and God bless. It's just that's what the noise is that's going on. So we're going to start the meditation in just a moment, and hopefully the noise will stop before then. I'll just wait before we start for that to stop. But you might be noticing sort of both energies going on right now, where there's both like so much energy coming through of light and love, as well as like the fear, anxiety things. I'm in some locals groups here in Orange County. And I've noticed, you can really tell, there are the people who are being really negative. And we all need to like let off a little steam sometimes, it's fine. But you can see where they're like churning each other up with like, or So I like to sort of visualize it, like I do a visual for it. I can tell, you can see it. You might notice that energy coming through. Just put your armor on. We aren't to engage with it really. I find engaging did not help in any way. It just triggers them more. So I'm just putting my armor on and just being strong and clear and boundaries. And then where the folks who are open, the folks who are wanting to shine their essence, or do something positive, I'm aligning with them. And that's mentioning Toastmasters a few minutes ago was, chime in the comments below if you're a part of Toastmasters and cite your club's name or your Facebook page here, anything like that. I definitely want us to be a point of connection here on my page. Toastmasters is going online. This is unprecedented and so cool. I can't say unprecedented, pardon me. Hi, thank you, welcome. I can't say unprecedented. Actually, there have been a couple of meetings. There's one that's known as something like Toastmasters Online, where there's some who have been meeting online for ages. So they were absolutely the bellwethers. But a lot of the rest of Toastmasters, the meetings, hi, Linda. Oh, Linda, chime in the comments. I know you can't post a picture during the live, but come back and post a picture later and share it with others here. Linda St. Peter is a friend of mine from years. I met her years ago. Excuse me, in 2008, I think it was, and back in Philadelphia, and she posts these amazing, you at least want to go follow her. She posts these amazing photographs of flowers. She does these beautiful arrangements. They are so glorious, and you just feel their radiance and their love coming through. She puts together these beautiful arrangements from her own flowers and things that she buys at the store on Monday mornings. And so it's like the Monday morning arrangement. And I remember I had a girlfriend years ago. Yay, there we go, 2008. Yeah, thank you. I remember years ago when I worked for BHP Minerals. They're huge in Australia. They're like a significant part of the gross national product out of Australia. And this lady I worked with in their San Francisco office, their U.S. headquarters years ago, she used to, every Monday morning, she would stop off at this little floral place that was right there at the corner of California, and I can't remember what our cross street was there, in the financial district in San Francisco, and she would get a few flowers, a small bouquet, and put it on her desk, and that would be the bouquet for the week. And that's what it's like being friends with Linda, or at least following her and seeing that bouquet every week. We all love seeing it. And she just shines, she shines her essence through the flowers and the bouquet. So Linda, thank you so much for shining your light and shining your essence. And I think that's really it for each of us. Is during this meditation, I'm going to invite you to, I'm going to get my coffee later. I'm going to invite you to, as we're doing the meditation, ask yourself, ask the Lord, ask Divine, who is coming in you, through you, with you, what's your way to shine your essence where you are? What I was saying with Toastmasters is, with so many meetings going online, is I can attend, and you can attend if they post them, and I'll try to post ours here later, is when we post the Zoom links, and there's a waiting room, you can't just immediately get in, there's some safety features that Zoom has put in, we can attend, even at least as a guest, I may not be the speaker that day, I can attend meetings in other parts of the United States, in other countries. If I could do 5 a.m., I can attend one in Hong Kong. I'll work on that. It's just amazing that we can connect I mean, I love doing this here. It's just I can't see your faces at the same time. I can see it a little bit. And it's just so wonderful having the internet, of doing this kind of connection is amazing, because we are finding that when we can't touch each other physically, our hearts and souls still come across through the internet, don't they? And as we shine our essence, our heart and souls can genuinely connect. And that's where we expand, and the impact we can have expands. I both want you to think about one thing that you can do to shine your essence inspirationally here at Facebook or at Instagram. and use that hashtag shine your essence or shine your essence movement and invite others to do that too. And then I want a second thing, because I'm always concrete and I always want impact, is think of one thing you can do, and it might take you like a week or so to really be able to get to do it, is one tangible thing you can do that is blessing people specifically and ideally where you are. You might get an inspiration to do something like a donation to my friend Elaine's Her Gratitude movement, where it's tea, and she does this as this amazing movement for blessing children and feeding children in the Philippines. So if you feel moved to do something like that, that kind of concrete, that's wonderful. My concrete next week is, and I had to sign up in advance. That's what I mean about it might be a little bit where you know what it is, but it might take a little bit to get to go do it. I am donating platelets. So I'm doing it safely, but that is a concrete physical thing I can go do. So let's start the guided meditation now. Go ahead and place your feet on the ground and just start getting comfortable. And I always start doing that. And as soon as I'm doing it and engaging my back, get your back to where you have good support for your back. Your feet are on the ground, comfortable and grounded there, where you're no encumberment. Your knees are uncrossed, your ankles are uncrossed, your feet are flat on the ground, your back is well supported, and go ahead and start focusing on your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. And as soon as I do that, that's when I start to do my little rotations. And go ahead and do that for you too, very gently, very gently. We're not aiming to pop or seriously crack anything quite yet. Just gentle movement, gentle flexibility. Bring a little flexibility. Oh, there we go. A little flexibility into your spinal column. Very gentle movement. And I can feel where I'm going to want to do a little like massage on my neck or things like that later. This is just to start bringing the fluids and energy into your spinal column and air into your system. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. We've been having rain here for several days. Thank you. And I think it helped to keep us safe and indoors here in Southern California. It's beautiful and sunny this morning. So even though it's a little cool, I have the sliding glass door open to get that sunshine in. I'm going to step outside, take like my sweatshirt off and get a little vitamin D. But I'm breathing in, breathing in. Oh, do where you can. Open a window, crack open a door where you can to bring a little bit of yes, fresh oxygen, and breathe it in. And just start focusing on your breathing. So good. And the sound of my voice, the words I'm saying. Oh, and I can hear birds. I can hear birds singing. It's so wonderful having that connection with nature, even when it's a little bit at a distance. And Jordan and I probably will go take a walk later this afternoon, complete with face masks and sprayed face masks. We use the doTERRA, the On Guard stuff over it and under it. We do all the protection we possibly can. All of it together helps. And we will go take a walk later today at a safe distance from others in order to keep moving. It's good to do some movement, isn't it? Oh, there we go. A little crack in the neck there. And bring that energy in, that wonderful oxygen in. Oh, breathe it in. And as you exhale, do that nice exhale where you make a sound of and now over your head, that crown chakra area and our meridian system, our chakras. Imagine the aperture there opening comfortably. Open it up at a very comfortable and appropriate aperture. And bring in, I just imagine it as I see this image. Sometimes I see it as just God's heart streaming forth. And sometimes it's almost just like a light, the sun coming through clouds and just shimmering down, streaming down. Stream it down and bring it into you, and bring all of that divine radiance, that fresh infusion of divine radiance from the very heart of God, the divine heart. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, and fill your head. Fill your head. Well, wash it over you, wash it over, wash over your, all of your body, mind, body, spirit. And as we do this, bring in 4 guardian angels, like Archangel Michael kind of angels with huge, huge wings, giant feathered wings with flaming swords of protection, and bring them in, place them in the 4 corners of the room. Only entities of light and love who are aligned with your unique, highest goals and purpose with being here and present, and where God created you and knew you in your mother's womb and knit you and created you for a purpose. That purpose. Bring it in, bring it in. All that love and light from him. And if you didn't before, do so now. And you might want to just put it on again, or kind of strengthen the fastenings. Put on that holy breastplate where it is an armor of protection, good boundaries. We are to be loving with good boundaries. And it's permeable. So your love and your radiance, divine love in you, with you, through you now, shines forth. Bring it in and bring it through. I like to wash it over our eyes, what we look at in anything that we've been seeing, or any of the images of people doing stuff that just didn't bless us. Wash that away. Anything, just protect our nasal passages, our nostril hairs, our mouths, our throats, what gets into our mouth, what comes out of our mouth. Our throats, bathe them, cleanse them, and shield them. That's how the coronavirus comes in, is through our nose and nasal hairs. We can protect them, as well as into our throats. So bathe them with protection, bathe them with his protection. You might think she, that's fine too. And bring it in, bring it all the way in, and now over your heart, and just kind of give your heart a hug. Give yourself that hug, especially if you have people with you, hug. And if there are people where you are in complete isolation right now, I send you hugs, and we send you hugs. And you can always come over here. I do the meditations pretty much Monday through Friday around 8 o'clock, sometimes later. As well as Friday and Saturday nights. Then I am strict with the time, 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, where I do an EFT and a tapping session, and we can connect then. And bring that divine love, bring it in, and bring it into your solar plexus, all of your needs, all of our needs. They are taken care of, and we are to do work. We are to engage and take action. As well. We talk about manifesting, and one of the things about manifesting is one of the things I didn't like about The Secret when it first came out, because it didn't include action, and so I knew it wasn't real. When we engage it with action, we activate manifestation. We activate God's promises. If we are just sitting back, hey Lord, you promised it to me, God's like sitting there waiting to bless us. We need to activate it by being proactive in some manner. I am a little more type A that way, being super action. That is my temperament. Yours might be more gentle, and you activate in your temperaments, how you are true with your temperament and how God created you. And in that solar plexus area, now is the time. Connect with your highest self and just be here for a moment, and connect with your heart and your solar plexus, your higher mind, and ask yourself this question: how can I shine my essence? And where I am part of the Shine Your Essence movement. How can I shine my essence this week? Even maybe this weekend, just to get started. Start something. Start doing something. What is it? And whatever's the first thing that pops to mind, just write it down. Literally, take a piece of paper, grab something to write with, and just write it down. Just capture that. And thank you. And whatever it is, come back here, chime below, and let me know. And if you post it on social media somewhere, use that hashtag shine your essence and shine your essence movement, and then we can find each other. You might do it at Twitter, you might do it at Instagram, we might do it at Facebook, and just use that hashtag so we can find each other. And thank God, thank Divine for coming in and working with you, and thank you. And now the second question. What is one concrete thing that I can do this next week to shine my essence out in the physical world while keeping safe social distancing and all of that? What is one thing I can do? And whatever's the first thing that pops in your head, please write that down and capture it and go do it. And then let me know later here what that was. And maybe even come back later after you've done it with a picture there in the comments. It might be a few days from now. It might be, next week sometime. Come back here and pop in the comments. I do allow guests posts, so just post with a picture. Keep it PG and G rated, of course. And use the hashtag shine your essence and shine your essence movement. And let me know what that is. Share it with us here. And then thank God, thank Divine, and send gratitude and appreciation out to everyone else here. And now take your feet and do like a little hopping dance and put your feet there on the ground and bring all that love and all of that radiance into the earth, and anything that's old or no longer blesses you, no longer serves you, just comb it out like a wide tooth comb. Comb it out, and just release that into the earth, and with an intention and request for it to be composted and recycled for a new purpose of love and light and positivity. And thank you so much for joining me here today. Please time in the comments below and give this post a like. And the video does, it posts here about 5 or 10 minutes later, because we're all posting things. So come back later and chime in with a picture of you with your coffee cup. Mine's Snoopy. I know it's Christmas. It's just it's this only Snoopy mug I have, and I love Snoopy. And I got led to start doing that like back in December, and now I know why. So I just keep using Snoopy year round because Snoopy is perennial. And let me know with a comment later with a picture, and show me you're drinking your coffee mug. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a blessed Passover and a sacred Good Friday. And I will be back here again tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time doing the EFT tapping session. And for the folks, I do a thing at the very end. The last rotation is for reducing, relieving cravings for alcohol. So if you have friends who are wanting to keep sober, you can come in and keep your anonymity if that's what you want, by just being part of the whole thing. And even if alcohol is not a thing for you, please stay on those last 5 minutes to hold the space to be a blessing for others. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless. Go forth and shine your essence. Bye-bye.